Hi guys, Gabby here. Today I want to talk to you about sexual harassment since it's a big trend right now going on online, and I'm seeing all the Me Too's, hashtag Me Too's. I saw so many today on Facebook that it's ridiculous. And it's ridiculous for a couple of different ways. Of course, the first way, or the first thing we think about is like, oh my gosh, so many people have been sexually harassed. And the second way of me, when every time I see the Me Too, is like, did all these people, all these girls, have they ever done anything about it? And I don't think they have. I don't think, because people usually keep it to themselves, or maybe just share their experience with their friends after the matter and everything. And I'm here to tell you that if you're a girl, and if you, from now on at least, if you haven't done this yet, if you do get sexually harassed in the future, don't wait to just, after this happened, to go online and post hashtag me too. Do something about it when it happens. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid of confronting the creeper. This happened to me many times, like many times. Seriously, more than I can count, because I'm a massage therapist and I've been a massage therapist for a long time. And if I didn't stand up for myself when it happened, I wouldn't still be doing massage, because I would be scared. And to be honest, when it first started happening, and I was scared to confront those people, but I knew if I didn't do something, it would just get worse, and I didn't want to get used to being harassed. So you have to cut the shit, when it happens. And just think about this. Like, I own my business. When I first started doing massages, I was by myself in the room with a stranger, that's half naked. And people make little comments, and we know when they are up to no good, We have our instinct. And when my gut said to me, this is like red flag, I didn't wait until something bad happened. I just cut the massage right there, asked the guy to dress and get out. Simple as that. And then I'll never see them again. And I didn't wait for something to happen. And I think, seriously, honestly, it all happens and it gets worse when we are younger. Because when we're young, this is like, I'm giving you the truth right here. Telling you the truth as it is. When we are young girls in school, let's think about this. You're walking around in school and you see the boys, rate the girls from 0 to 10. That's sexual harassment right there. And if you are one of those girls that are being rated 10, oh, you feel so good about yourself, right? Your self-esteem, it increases, and even though you were just sexually harassed right there, like people are objectifying you. But if you're rated a 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever, you feel bad about yourself and you want to feel better about it. So you try to change who you are, you're trying to change the way people view you, and it started being a problem there. And nobody tells you anything, and it's not something that you go to your parents when you're young and this kind of stuff happens and tell them about it. You just keep it to yourself, you talk to your friends about it, and you want attention. That's the truth, right? But then we start getting older. The guys keep the same mentality, and our mentalities change because we start becoming adults and our bodies start changing, and we don't want to be objectified anymore. Maybe because we've been through bad experiences. But guys didn't go through that, so they don't get our mentality. Some people are up to no good, just like that creeper that's online, and I can't, it's disgusting. But and there's no excuse in the world for his behavior rather than him being a creeper. And there are other guys that nobody told them, or his parents were actually, or especially his father, was, oh, you're such a good, yeah, keep doing the, like you're macho. So he grows up with this mentality that he's better than women. And if nobody does something about it, things just keep getting worse. Like, because then the girls get used. Ugh, my cat is so big. Because the girls get used to being harassed and thinking it's okay. And the guys, they do it. Nobody tells them that that's wrong when they're young, and it just keeps getting worse, and they feel like they're not doing anything wrong, right? Not in the extreme cases like this creeper, but when I saw, for example, Ben Affleck when he was really young, that video of him I had never seen before, and he came and came out saying he was sorry or whatever. I really, because he hugged a person, maybe I missed something, but what I saw was him hugging a girl, and he was really young back then, so I think he was a big shot and that he was gonna get credit for the way that he was saying things, and then he hugged the girl. I didn't see, maybe I saw a different video, but I didn't see him doing anything wrong to the girl. Maybe he said in a way that I don't know. But the thing is, I think a lot of people are very sensitive too, and I'm not, justifying if he did something bad. I didn't see it, because I'm from a different culture, and it has to do with different cultures too. That's another point. Like, I'm from Brazil. People in Brazil, we hug, we kiss in the cheek all the time, Our bubbles are a little smaller than the Americans, to the point that when I moved to this country, I had a hard time adjusting, because I would see a client of mine, I'll come and I'll hug them, I'll give them a kiss on the cheek, and that was strange to a lot of people. And it's not like I was harassing anybody, it's just my culture was different, you see? And maybe in the beginning, people even took advantage of that. I will never know that. So you gotta be smart about it. And with Ben Affleck and all of that, I seriously just thought that he wanted to give her a hug, you know what I mean? And maybe he had a smirk on his face, but it didn't come to me about, like, he was doing anything wrong. But the point is, if something makes you uncomfortable, do something about it. If that girl that came out about Ben Affleck, or that he apologized about the girl, if she felt uncomfortable with him doing that, she should have just told him, hey, cut the shit. Why are you treating me like this? Why are you looking at me like this? Why are you hugging me like this? And, don't just not do anything and laugh about it, because then we give him more power and it will make him do it again, So, because you're almost like telling him to continue to do it. If you smile and you act silly, he may think that you're flirting and you're uncomfortable. It just goes like your action and your words or your thoughts don't match. So if you feel uncomfortable, act as so. Don't wait until something bad happens to you for you to do something about it. And just putting #MeToo doesn't change a thing. So I've had to call the cops on people. Every time I answer the phone and I have a different person, I have been harassed by women too. It wasn't only guys. I had to defend myself with tasers, with pepper sprays. I called people's families, because I used to see like a guy and his whole family, mom, dad, wife, kids, and him, and he harassed me, and big time, to the point that in the beginning I have so many stories about this. I can write a book. But the point is, I didn't just, I have an alibi. Like, if something happens, you call the cops. Use the power. We're paying for the cops to protect us, right? With our taxes. Use it. And in this country, you can actually count on the cops. So let's do it, girls. Like, don't wait for something bad to happen and you can't reverse the situation anymore. You gotta be smart. So call the cops. Have a taser in your purse. Have some pepper spray around you. Really, like, feel empowered. And if you stand up for yourself, it gets easier and easier. At first it is uncomfortable, because the guy may not be saying, because we always try to justify, we always try to give the person the benefit of the doubt, I get that. But when it comes to our security, when it comes to us being humiliated or being, you know, harassed, objectified, it's not okay. And if your gut is telling you that's not okay, even if it didn't happen, just tell the person that you feel uncomfortable with what he said or she said, or you were uncomfortable with what he did. I tell them straight up, like, don't ever do this again. I look him in the eye, like, don't ever do this again. Or, did you really touch my leg right now? Because if you did, just get out. Did you do it on purpose? Because maybe you didn't do it on purpose. So I like, get out. They know how I feel. I don't wait to like, oh, maybe. No, don't wait. If you feel uncomfortable, if your gut's telling you that something's wrong, don't give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to your security. Do something about it, and tell other people about it. Tell the cops. Make notes. Protect yourself. Nobody else will protect you if you don't protect yourself. So be smart about it. Do something when it happens and don't wait to accumulate. And the young girls, really, we have to stop this culture of trying to be better than the other girl and feel, this has to stop, because that's by you letting guys grade you, and you want to be better than the other girl, and the guy is giving you what you need for you to feel better than the other girls. That only makes it worse when you're older, because you're not going to be able to differentiate a guy that's harassing you and a guy that actually wants to say that you look pretty, for example. That's going to be really mixed up in your head. You won't be able to differentiate that. So any guy that objectifies you, that looks at you like you're a car that they're grading, oh, that car is better than that car. That's what objectifying is. If you're a girl and you're watching this, if a guy is treating you like an object, he's not worth your time. Okay? So that's my message to you guys. I hope I was able to explain. If you have any questions, if you want me to talk about anything else on the subject, please let me know. I'm an open book about it. I will tell you until you get it. So, have a good day. Peace out.